Okay, I have to admit something. Last week, a friend asked me, "Are you saving up for anything right now, or are you just kind of broke because you keep splurging on stuff?"
Oh no.
And I understood every single word individually. But together, in that sentence, my brain just went blank for a second.
Money vocabulary is honestly one of the trickiest categories in English because so many of the words sound casual and simple, but they carry very specific meanings.
And it's not just small talk. This vocabulary shows up in banking, at work, in relationships, literally everywhere money is involved, which, let's be honest, is most of life.
So today, 10 words. Everything from broke to credit score to that very specific feeling of watching your paycheck disappear the same day you get it.
Oh, we're doing that one? Personal.
Let's get into it. Welcome back to Easy English for Everyone. I'm Sarah.
And I'm James, and today's topic is one that honestly touches every part of daily life: money.
Whether you're opening a bank account in an English-speaking country, negotiating a salary, or just chatting with friends about weekend plans, money vocabulary comes up constantly. And a lot of it doesn't translate directly from other languages.
And there's something interesting about money vocabulary specifically. A lot of it started as slang and became completely mainstream. Words that used to sound very casual are now used by banks, financial advisors, even on the news.
Exactly. This episode is B1 to B2 level. 10 words, real examples, a couple of pop culture references along the way, and 2 full scenes putting everything into context. Let's get into it. Let's start with the words you'll hear constantly in casual conversation about money. Word 1, broke.
I feel personally attacked already.
Broke means having no money or very little money at the moment. It's informal and it's used all the time. I can't go out this weekend, I'm broke. It doesn't mean you're poor forever. It usually describes a temporary situation.
Right, like right before payday, when your bank account is looking a little sad.
Exactly that feeling. And there's actually a stronger, funnier version. Dead broke or flat broke, meaning completely, totally out of money. I'm flat broke until Friday.
This actually reminds me of that classic Friends episode. The one where the 3 friends who have money keep suggesting expensive restaurants and activities, and the 3 friends who don't have as much money have to keep making excuses or awkwardly explaining they can't afford it.
That episode captures this word perfectly, actually. That exact tension. Being broke around friends who aren't is such a relatable situation. And it happens in every culture, just with different words for it.
Word 2, and this one is my personal weakness: splurge.
Oh, tell me more.
To splurge means to spend a lot of money on something you don't really need, usually something fun or a treat for yourself. I splurged on a nice dinner for my birthday. Or, I know I shouldn't have, but I splurged on new headphones.
It's spending with a little bit of guilt attached, right? Like you know it's not strictly necessary, but you do it anyway because it feels good.
Exactly. It's different from just spending, because splurging implies you went a little bigger than usual, maybe bigger than you should have.
This actually connects to a really popular concept in personal finance content right now. People online talk a lot about the difference between mindless spending, which is bad, and an occasional planned splurge, which financial experts actually say is healthy, as long as you budget for it.
Oh good, so my splurges can be responsible splurges.
As long as you plan for them, sure. Word 3, the opposite direction. Save up.
This one feels a little more responsible than splurging.
It really is. To save up means to gradually collect money over time, usually for a specific goal. I'm saving up for a trip to Japan, or we're saving up for a house. Notice the word up. It suggests the amount is growing, building higher over time.
So it's not just saving, it's specifically working towards something.
Exactly, that's the key difference. I have savings describes money you already have set aside. I'm saving up for something describes the active process of working toward a specific goal.
This is basically the entire plot device of every heist movie, right? The whole team is saving up or trying to get money fast for some big goal.
Or every character in a coming-of-age movie who's saving up for a car, or college, or to move to the big city. It's such a universal motivator in storytelling because everyone understands that feeling. Let's shift to words about earning money. Word 4, paycheck.
I definitely know this word. It's the money you get from your job, right?
Exactly. A paycheck is the payment you receive from your employer, usually weekly, every 2 weeks, or monthly. I get my paycheck every other Friday. Even though many people are paid through direct deposit now instead of an actual paper check, the word paycheck is still used constantly.
That's interesting. The word survived even though the actual paper check mostly disappeared.
Language does that a lot, actually. We still say we're dialing a phone number, even though almost nobody has a rotary dial phone anymore.
True. And there's that phrase, living paycheck to paycheck. I hear that constantly in news reports.
Great one to bring up. Living paycheck to paycheck means spending almost all of your income on necessities, with very little left over to save. It's used a lot in economic discussions, and honestly, it's a reality for a huge number of people, which is part of why it's such a common phrase.
It's kind of a serious phrase wrapped in casual language.
Exactly right. That's actually true of a lot of money vocabulary. Casual-sounding words describing genuinely stressful financial realities. Word 5, direct deposit.
Oh, this is such a practical one. This is when your paycheck goes straight into your bank account automatically, right?
Exactly. Direct deposit means your employer sends your pay electronically directly into your bank account. No paper check, no trip to the bank. Is your paycheck direct deposit, or do you get a physical check? This is now the standard way most Americans get paid.
I remember when I first moved and had to set this up. The form asked for a routing number and an account number, and I genuinely didn't know what either of those meant at first.
That's such a common moment of confusion. A routing number identifies your specific bank, and the account number identifies your specific account at that bank. Both numbers together tell the system exactly where to send your money.
I wish someone had explained it that simply when I was staring at that form for the first time.
Now you know, and now our listeners know too.
Quick pause. 5 words down, 5 to go, plus 2 full scenes coming up.
If this episode is useful, hit subscribe. New practical English lesson every single week, always free.
Okay, let's get into the words that show up specifically at the bank.
Before we continue with more vocabulary, let's hear a quick scene at the bank. I'll be the bank teller. James is opening a new account.
Hi, I just moved here recently and I'd like to open a checking account, please.
Of course, welcome. Will this be a checking account only, or would you also like a savings account alongside it?
I think both, actually. I want somewhere to keep my everyday spending money and somewhere separate to save up for future goals.
That's a great approach. Many of our customers do exactly that, checking for daily expenses, savings for longer-term goals. Would you like your paycheck set up as direct deposit as well?
Yes, please. That would be much easier than dealing with paper checks.
Perfect, I'll get that set up. I'll just need your employer's information and a voided check, or I can print you the routing and account numbers directly if that's easier.
The printed numbers would be great, thank you.
No problem at all. Now, one more question. Are you interested in a credit card with us as well? We have a few options depending on your credit history.
Actually, I'm not totally sure what my credit score is right now, since I'm still fairly new here. Is there a way to check that?
Absolutely, we can pull that up for you in just a moment. Great scene to move us into our next words. James mentioned credit score. Let's actually unpack that properly. Word 6, credit score.
I know this is important, but I genuinely didn't understand it for a long time.
You're definitely not alone. A credit score is a number, usually between 300 and 850 in America, that represents how trustworthy you are as a borrower. Basically, how likely you are to pay back money you owe. The higher the number, the more trustworthy you appear to lenders.
And this affects real things, right? Not just abstract numbers.
Very real things. Your credit score affects whether you can get approved for a credit card, a car loan, or a mortgage for a house. And it affects the interest rate you're offered. A higher score can literally save you thousands of dollars over time because you get better rates.
That's such high stakes for a number most people don't fully understand.
Exactly why financial literacy content has become so popular in recent years. Shows like Shark Tank and personal finance influencers online talk about credit scores constantly. Because so many people genuinely didn't learn this in school.
Very true. Nobody teaches you this in a normal classroom, but suddenly you're an adult and it matters enormously.
Word 7, in debt.
This one I know. It means you owe money, right?
Exactly right. In debt means you owe money to someone else. A bank, a credit card company, a friend, a student loan provider. I'm still paying off my student debt, or I got into some credit card debt after the holidays.
Is being in debt always a bad thing?
Not necessarily. There's actually an important distinction financial experts make. Good debt versus bad debt. Good debt is often something like a mortgage or student loans, which can help you build wealth or increase your earning potential over time. Bad debt is usually high-interest debt for things that lose value quickly, like credit card debt for non-essential purchases.
I actually think about this every time I watch something like Squid Game. Even though it's obviously an extreme dramatic version, the entire premise is built around characters who are desperately in debt and how that pressure completely changes their decisions.
That's such a good pop culture example, actually. It's fictional and exaggerated, but the emotional weight of serious debt is very real for a lot of people. And shows like that resonated globally, partly because of how universal that financial stress feels.
Definitely a heavier note than Splurge, but an important one.
It really is. Understanding this vocabulary helps you understand real conversations about real financial pressure, not just casual small talk. Word 8, interest.
This word confuses me a little because it means something totally different in this context than the normal meaning.
Great point to bring up. Normally, interest means enjoying or being curious about something. But in money vocabulary, interest is the extra amount you pay when borrowing money, or the extra amount you earn when saving money. If you borrow money, you pay interest to the lender. If you save money in certain accounts, the bank pays you interest.
So interest can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on which side you're on.
Exactly. High interest debt is bad. You're paying a lot extra to borrow. But a high interest savings account is good. The bank is paying you more for keeping your money there.
Same word, opposite feelings, depending entirely on context.
English does that constantly, honestly. Context is everything. Word 9, budget.
I actually use this word constantly, even in my own language.
It's genuinely universal. A budget is a plan for how you'll spend and save your money, usually over a specific period, like a month. I need to make a budget, or that's outside my budget right now. You can also use it as a verb. I'm budgeting for a vacation this summer.
And I feel like budget has become almost a lifestyle trend recently. There are entire social media accounts dedicated to budgeting tips, meal planning on a budget, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. Budgeting content has genuinely become its own online category. People share spreadsheets, envelope systems, apps. It's become almost a hobby for some people, which is honestly a great sign that financial literacy is becoming more normalized and less taboo to talk about.
Very different from just a few decades ago, when talking about money openly was almost considered impolite.
Definitely a cultural shift, and honestly, a positive one. And our final word, number 10, overdraft.
Oh, I've definitely experienced this one before, unfortunately.
You're definitely not alone. An overdraft happens when you spend more money than you actually have in your bank account. The balance goes below zero into negative numbers. Banks often charge a fee when this happens, called an overdraft fee.
Yeah, that fee is not a fun surprise to see.
It genuinely catches a lot of people off guard, especially when you're new to managing your own bank account. I overdrafted my account, or I got hit with an overdraft fee, are both very common things you'll hear people say.
Is there a way to avoid it?
Many banks now offer overdraft protection, which either declines the transaction instead of letting you go negative, or automatically transfers money from a linked savings account to cover the difference. It's genuinely worth asking your bank about when you open an account.
I really wish I had known to ask about that when I opened my first account.
Now you know for next time. And now our listeners know too. Let's hear a final, more casual scene, putting several of today's words together in a natural conversation between two friends.
Hey, are you still coming to the concert next month? Tickets go on sale this weekend.
Honestly, I want to, but I'm trying to be a little more careful with money right now. I've been saving up for a trip in the fall, and I really don't want to mess up my budget.
That makes sense. I get it. I splurged way too much last month, and I'm still recovering from it, honestly.
Been there. What did you splurge on?
New headphones I definitely didn't need. And then my card got declined at the grocery store the next day because I'd overdrafted my account. Very humbling moment.
Oh no, the classic overdraft surprise.
Exactly. So now I'm trying to actually stick to a budget for once. Maybe I'll get my credit score checked too while I'm at it. I have no idea what it even is right now.
That's a great idea, honestly. And hey, maybe we can find a cheaper way to see live music this year. I'd rather stay out of debt over one concert.
Fair point. Let's figure something out. All 10 words in 2 natural conversations. Broke, splurge, save up, paycheck, direct deposit, credit score, in debt, interest, budget, overdraft.
And notice, this is genuinely how these words show up in real friendships. Money conversations aren't always serious bank meetings. They're also just honest, casual moments between friends. Quiz time! 6 questions covering all 10 words. Ready?
Ready.
Question 1. You have very little money right now, and it's a temporary situation until your next payday. What word describes this?
Broke.
Question 2. You spent extra money on something fun and non-essential, like a nice dinner or new shoes.
Splurge.
Question 3. Your paycheck goes automatically into your bank account without a paper check.
Direct deposit.
Question 4. A number between 300 and 850 that shows lenders how trustworthy you are as a borrower.
Credit score.
Question 5. You spent more money than you had and your account balance went negative.
Overdraft.
And question 6. The challenge. You're gradually collecting money for a specific future goal, like a trip or a house, and you have a plan for how much you'll spend and set aside each month. What 2 words am I describing?
Saving up for the goal, and budget for the monthly plan. 2 for the price of 1.
Perfect score again.
Fast, rapid review. All 10 words, no explanations.
Broke, splurge, save up, paycheck, direct deposit, credit score, in debt, interest, budget, overdraft.
10 genuinely important words. This might be one of the most useful episodes we've done, honestly.
My challenge for you this week: check your own bank account and try to describe your situation using one of today's words. I'm saving up for, or I need to make a better budget for. Real vocabulary applied to your real life.
And if you've ever felt confused opening a bank account or setting up direct deposit in an English-speaking country, hopefully today made that feel a lot less intimidating.
Our next episode is going to be about weather phrases Americans use constantly. Short, useful, and surprisingly full of personality. Fun episode coming up.
Subscribe so you don't miss it. And comment below, which money word did you not know before today? Or tell us about your own splurge story. We won't judge.
We definitely won't judge. James just confessed to overdrafting his account over headphones.
Fair enough. We read every single comment. Thank you so much for listening to Easy English for Everyone.
See you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Go check that bank balance.